Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Tyler here, bringing you some of the most ridiculous games I think I've ever played in BTD battles. I didn't think this was possible until ISAB and I got together and tried this. And what is this? That's right, a motherfucking ZOMG on round 1. Holy bejesus. Round 1. Yes, he did have to hack it in, but here's what we're gonna do. We're not just gonna be some wimpy ass bitch and let that ZOMG run through. Nah. We're gonna take it like a man, as the man do. And we do have Boosty Bonanza and Speed at our side, so we're going to try to get enough money to defend it. But the ZOMG's already getting pretty far. It's basically halfway across the map, and any hopes we have in defending it are starting to go down. But there is a hope. Now we have 2 max tier factories. We can start using the Apple Towers we brought. For first one, of course, the Ice Tower. Use that ability. Make the ZOMG go half speed, because we really need it. It is so far along the track now. It's on the final loop. Meaning we gotta deal with this fast. We gotta deal with this real fast. Using the ninja ability as well because it stacks with the ice very well. Slowing the ZOMG to 25% speed. Look at it, it's going at a crawl right now, giving me all the time in the world to farm, but we still haven't put a dent into it. And now it's speeding up again because the Sabotage Flylines does not last forever. Holy crap, we're getting using our last Mega Boost to get 4 max tier farms. Are starting to bring out the Super Monkeys. Our last tower, but it's still expensive as hell, and the ZOMG still is getting very freaking close. It's sped up again. We got to ninja it once more, give us a bit more time, trying to afford the Techno but it is just so expensive. Like, holy crap. Now we need another Techno though, because one of them is not enough to completely wipe it out. I guess it's a bit weaker in battles, but it is getting towards the actual final end, starting to head towards the exit, using one ability, not getting the BFBs, and clutch saving it at the end. That could not have been closer, even if we like scripted it. Holy crap, the what face is right. I was shocked that we pulled it off, but we did. 1 ZOMG, easy as cake, right? Let's turn it up a notch. Instead of 1 ZOMG, why not more? Because a lot of the damage done to that 1 ZOMG was inflicted by the Techno Terrors just shooting it. The ability did not do that much damage. So we're coming with 3. No, wait, 4. No, wait, 5 ZOMGs. That's right, you counted them. At the same time as the first one, and we're going to try to defend it. Because again, we need to heavily rely on abilities to defend this. Because we can't just have the, plasma coming out of the Techno Terrors do a lot of damage to every ZOMG. It's only going to do damage to like the first couple. So we're still slowly trying to earn the money, and it looks more menacing this way. Like, ZOMGs are covering so much of the screen, like, those guys are fat. With a P-fucking-H. Holy crap. But it's alright, because the ice ability and the ninja ability affect the whole screen, so all these guys do get slowed down half speed. That's alright, let's get up these farms, and continue farm retiring. We gotta get quite a few of them. It's kind of hard to place at some points. And I'm not quite sure how many I'm gonna want. I mean, I'm gonna want as many as possible. But if you upgrade them to as many as possible at 3-0, then, when the boost comes, you get a bunch of free factories, which in turn gives you so much gas. So we're doing that. We got 5 of those bad boys right now. Just recently activated ninja ability, so I don't have to worry about that anytime soon, but I guess I'm having one. Got my Super Monkey, but still, we're not earning that much money. The rounds are still going by really slow, meaning we gotta use our cash wisely here. Alright, buying a Robo Monkey. Now our Techno Terror, so we got that. We're gonna try to have more Super Monkeys. Activate the ability, sell it, activate the ability again. They're all down to BFBs now, but they're also down to mobs. And they're moving kind of fast, because the ice ability only affects 2 layers. Try ninja, but that wasn't the problem. It was the ice ability, and we die. So, obviously, it's not as easy as just 1 ZOMG. We're going to give it another shot, and I think we're learning a bit this time. I actually realized we can use the Mega Boost to our advantage, because the Techno Terror, they cost $25,000 each. That's a lot. What if you just shortcut it by upgrading to Robo Monkeys, saving a lot of money in the process, then just using our last Mega Boost to make it work? I mean, for those who don't know what Mega Boost does, all it does is take the normal tower boost and use it to upgrade your towers one time to your most upgraded side. So you can save a lot of money that way. That's how we're getting factories at round 3 and just earning most of our money that way. I'm also upgrading my factories to 4-1, so when it boosts, I get the free $4,000 upgrades, which gives me so much more money per crate. By the way, I guess this is also kind of a decent showcase of the farm skin, using them where they're used best. I'll talk about those a bit more later. But anyways, the 5 ZOMGs are making it really far, and we still don't have our Techno Terrors yet. I'm trying to save up for a 3rd Robo Monkey. It's very hard to see under there. They're hiding underneath the ZOMGs. I'm trying to save a bit more money, but it's probably not worth it. Let's just get our Techno Terrors. And the first ZOMG is actually knocked down a BFB, so I'm like, oh, this might be worth it. Activate 1, 2, 3 abilities, knocking down 5 ZOMGs. That seems not so bad now. Turns out boosting the Robo Monkey turned out kind of decent. You can enjoy these shenanigans at the end of the game. ISAB and I love to just dick around after doing our fun little match, and he dies to the most OP balloon ever. So anyways, we did 1 ZOMG, we did 5, but what about infinite ZOMGs? We're having ISAB just constantly send ZOMGs this time. He is not going to stop. Yes, we did take off the speed, because I realized how much harder speed actually made it. Like, if we did just normal boosted Bonanza, 1 ZOMG, 5 ZOMGs, that's easy, right? But on speed, it actually makes it really intense. I thought that was a cool addition. So anyways, now that speed's off, we're just having ISAB non-stop send ZOMGs. Like, holy crap, I can't even see the top half of the screen. Like, I want to be able to place fars, but I literally can't see it. But you have so much more time to actually get up your income. The ZOMGs aren't even halfway across the map yet, and we were able to activate our ice ability, and then we could do our, I think we did ninja ability, maybe we didn't, maybe I didn't have the money. It's kind of expensive. Alright, it's a lot easier to do once you get all of your max farms. So now we're starting to play some towers underneath that ZOMG spread, because eventually we're going to want a temple. You can't just defeat all these ZOMGs with a bunch of Techno Terror abilities. Like, I mean, that's good for a few, but this many? No, all the ZOMGs would just soak up the damage, and, ceramics would probably run through, at least realistically. So we're still using our ninja and ice whenever we can, every few seconds, and we're slowly trying to upgrade to a temple underneath. We got... you guys can't see it, but there's a Sun God, there's a Techno Terror underneath that big group of BFBs right about. It's in the bottom circle. So I'm trying to save about $100,000 so we can get the temple, and we do. I didn't sacrifice ice to it. Whoops, big mistake, because that would make our temple a lot stronger, but now we can actually go to town with these ZOMGs. Our temple is doing work. There's actually Bloons making it to the final loop, but they're going to be just shut down. But the massive, massive army of just incoming Techno Terrors, and we're just starting to spam those and activate the abilities over. These Bloons are just getting destroyed, and we're going to slowly catch up and try to destroy the rush. I mean, since we got a little bit of downtime, let's talk about these banana farm skins. I actually think the concept of a candy factory is very, very cool. Kind of neat. It's probably the only type of skin I could really see for the banana farm. Like, I don't know how else they could do it. I thought this was a cool concept. My only gripe is that the color scheme it uses isn't really prevalent in much of the other games, so it kind of sticks out a bit. But otherwise, I mean, I think it looks good. It's kind of fun. I'll definitely be using it. Would recommend to any of those who just love using farms. Anyways, it's round 16, and finally we killed the ZOMGs. Those ZOMGs were on the screen for 15 rounds. That's insane. Absolutely insane. We could have tried that on speed, infinite ZOMGs, but clearly I have no balls, so we just weren't going to try. This time we're just turning off the hacks, doing some fun games without. So we can't send the ZOMG on round 1, unfortunately, without hacks. The earliest you can send it is round 4, which does actually make for some interesting games, in my opinion, because we're going to have one side do the round 1 ZOMG, or round 4 ZOMG, which is me here. I'm working on the Cobras right now so we can send it. And we're going to have the other side, ISAB, defend it with, conveniently, a round 4 temple, because I don't think it's possible to get a temple in round 3. Round 4 is the earliest round you can get a temple, and if that matches up so perfectly, let's pit them head to head. We're getting all our Cobras and barely sending out the tip of a ZOMG at the end of round 4. Barely counts, but he's got his temple, and now he's just trying to get like village upgrades to try to see if he can defend it. Just vanilla temples with nothing sacrificed to them. They're not very strong. Like, he's got very basic blades, I guess, but he's not doing too much damage to ZOMGs. They're getting pretty far. He's trying to defend. The temple just cannot put in work. Come on, man. You're strong, boy. Just keep pushing at him. Some of them are down to Band-Aid level. Might pop the BFB soon. This is looking pretty grim. So after ISAB, well, actually, no. They could get knocked down to Moebs, potentially. Nah, it's too late. Temple, just not good enough, but we are going to give it a try himself. There were a few things ISAB did wrong with his strategy, which I guess we could talk about. He only got 1 farm, as opposed to 2. You want 2 factories. That's what I've been doing this entire video. It's just the fastest way to get money in Boosted Bonanza. This is also proof that it isn't possible to lose in Boosted Bonanza. for those who love playing the game mode, like if you just do something like what I'm about to do, you cannot possibly lose any sense of the word. Like it's just not possible. So yeah, now that we have our 2 max farms, we can get our temple just in time and sacrifice a village to it for a little bit extra, you know, damage. And now we're actually going to get the village ability, Call to Arms, so a temple attacks twice as fast. I know it's not exactly just the temple, but we're not exactly buying any towers that attack themselves. We're just getting some more stuff. So it looks like the temple with the village ability is going to deal with those ZOMGs. Unfortunately, there's no village stacking. That's the thing of the past, but it was fun while it lasted. So I think I'm just about to end it there. Thanks for you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed, because some of these games were intense as hell. Defending a ZOMG in round 1. Who would have thought? Guess you can beat any hacker you choose if you just do that game mode. Easy peasy. Also, upvote it to Battles TV. You guys can search up either of our usernames. Upvote that shit, because we want it in popular. Or some of our games are really high in popular, which I think is really neat. Keep that going, guys. So yeah, upvote our games in Battles TV, because we're just whores like that. Yep, see y'all next time. Peace out.